Craig Button's back to predict some winners, and you've already predicted the Calgary Flames. You say they're going to win the Stanley Cup, so that's been taken care of, and people are going to love you in Calgary for that. But I want to talk about individual winners, Craig. And we had a great goalie matchup between maybe the two best goalies in the entire league on Tuesday night, Vasilevsky and Shesterkin. So my question for you is, do you think Shesterkin will repeat as Vezina winner, or do you like somebody else to take that title?
Listen, how can you not love Igor Shesterkin or Andrei Vasilevsky or Jacob Markstrom for that matter? I mean, they're just phenomenal goaltenders. And to me, when I watch Shesterkin play and what he's done in his brief time in the NHL, it's been phenomenal. I see no fall off in his game because I don't see any flaws in his game. So it might be the obvious choice, but to me, it's the choice that I would make because I think that with the way the Rangers want to play this year, a little bit tighter, take a little bit of the burden off of them, I think that Igor Shesterkin could potentially have even better numbers.
Now, speaking of the obvious choice, I feel like when we talk about the Norris, it's like Cale Makar is going to go on a run here where he wins like 10 Norrises or something like that. But there's so many other great young defensemen. I mean, there's a ton of great defensemen in the NHL. Who do you like for the Norris this year?
Well, you know, you think about the Norris Trophy and you think about those young defensemen. There really has been, you know, a scenario here where these young defensemen, it's the turning of the page with these young defensemen. And, you know, Adam Fox wins it. Quinn Hughes is a phenomenal. Miro Heiskanen is phenomenal. You know, there's so many good young, and we can't forget about Hedman or Yossi. But the way Makar plays, and the way the Colorado Avalanche play, and he's got lots of support around him. It's not like Quinn Hughes has himself to look to for help.
Yes, right.
Cale Makar has a lot of places he can look to for help.
Yep.
And I think that what he went through last year, you know, specifically in the Stanley Cup playoffs, I don't see any reason why he can't be a back-to-back Norris Trophy winner.
Okay, I like this, Craig, because I feel like we're getting a theme going here, because now we're going to talk about the Rocket Richard. And it seems like everybody's picking Austin Matthews again. Are you picking Austin Matthews? Or do you maybe like a turning back of the clock, maybe an Ovechkin resurgence?
No, because right now, Austin Matthews is the best goal scorer in the National Hockey League. He didn't score 60 by accident. He could have had 65. You know, I legitimately think he's going to score 60. Forget about 50. I don't see anybody in his class to challenge him for the Rocket Richard. The only thing that will prevent him from winning the Rocket Richard is some injury mishap. Right. The only thing. Keep in mind, he scored 60 last year after coming back from that hand injury at the beginning of the year, and then he took right off. So no question in my mind that he's the Rocket Richard. I think he's in that space now where, you know, might be able to start putting his name on the trophy in February or March.
Right. Just etch it in there a little bit early, save some time. All right, so we have a bit of a theme going here. We're going with the obvious choices, but I think the smart choices. So if you're talking about the Hart Trophy, all right, last year it's a little more complicated, right? Because Austin wins it last year, even though Conor Mcdavid has the most points. First of all, do you like Conor McDavid to once again win the Art Ross? And do you like Conor McDavid to go back and win the Hart Trophy?
Yeah, I think if anybody could challenge Conor for the Art Ross, it would be his teammate Leon Draisaitl. He's already won an Art Ross Trophy. You know, Conor McDavid is so phenomenal. And I think we're only starting to see the best of Conor McDavid. He's 25. I think we're going to see better Conor McDavid. Hard to believe.
That's incredible to think about.
He's that good. And I think that what happened last year in the playoffs with Conor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers, there's a driving force behind. I think he'll score 50 goals this year. And not just because he's capable, because he wants to. I think that that's the next thing that he wants to accomplish. And then push his team further along in the playoffs. That would be going to the Stanley Cup final after losing in 4 straight to Colorado. But to me, the Hart Trophy, that's Conor McDavid. He's got more support around him. It doesn't all have to be on him, which I think frees him up from the checking and from the focus from other teams. You can't just focus in on him or other players might beat you. And I think that for the Hart Trophy, as good as Austin Matthews is, I think that Conor McDavid reclaims it.